Welcome to Hallis Beer Hall. We're your spot for the grit and passion of Chicago sports. From the gridiron battles of the Bears to the diamond drama of the Cubs and Sox. Grab a cold one, settle in, and let's slapshot our way from the United Center to the Lakeshore Drive. This is Hallis Beer Hall, where the game never ends and the passion never fades.
Such a pleasure to see you, especially on a noteworthy event like this one.
Big time players make big time plays.
I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation.
I'm not a very good catcher. I'm much better at getting high than getting low.
Welcome to Hallis Beer Hall, where the vibes are high for your boy. And
Since last episode, yes.
and a lot of Chicagoland, I feel like, because the Cubs just swept the Orioles. Are we back? Probably not. But do I feel like we're back? You're damn straight. So that's how I'm feeling, boys. We just swept the Orioles. Some young guns are coming up. Team's looking good. Scoring runs with getting fucking hits when people are in scoring position. Fucking, I don't know. Things are good. Bulls, RIP DeMar DeRozan. Just want to throw that out there. Thank you for all your highlights and everything with the Bulls. It sucked you never were given a team that had its full potential because Lonzo Ball's a bitch. But, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles.
What are you gonna do?
As Jim Carrey would say.
How has the Cubs bullpen been doing? I know that was like a massive point of contention for you last time.
So we've called up. Well, I don't know if Porter Hodge was in the big leagues before, so I'm gonna sound like an idiot, but he's looking good. We got him up. And then this rookie, his name is Bigge. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's either Biggie or Beige or Big A or something. I have no idea. But he came in the ninth inning against the Orioles. Not this game, but the one before yesterday. Yeah. And was painting the corners with 100 miles an hour. His whole family was in the crowd. He must be from like the Baltimore area. And they were going nuts, all in Cubs gear. It was so sick. And then I think he's like just 1, 2, 3, ninth inning. Boom. You know, so the bullpen is, and then Albert Azalea might be coming back soon. I heard he might be coming back after the All-Star break, so maybe he worked out some shit, got healthy. Who knows? But win's a win. I'm a couple beers deep. I was blasting some Grateful Dead earlier. Times are good. I took one hit of weed, no big deal. So,
Just,
but how have you boys been?
Been all right. Housework has kept me quite busy.
Nice.
What was it? 4th of July weekend pretty much was just going hard in the paint, getting things ready. So the painter is pretty much, she's been here since Monday, and I think she's going to be here for another like 8 days or something like that.
Oh, damn.
But she's getting stuff done. I bought myself a grill on 4th of July because that's the only,
yeah.
that's like it was wildly the most American thing I think I've felt in a long time. Bought a grill and just immediately used it that day.
What kind of grill?
It's just a 4-burner. And it has a side burner on it. It's not like, I think it's some generic brand or whatever. It was on sale.
Yeah, gas grill.
Yeah. Propane, for propane.
Hell yeah,
accessories.
dude.
Sick.
Got some steaks.
Yeah. Once I get some food in the house. Need to actually go shopping.
Well, the Bulls drafted while we were away. Again, to our audience, sorry, we have lives, I guess, and we don't take this seriously, so.
We have kind of a lot to catch up on. There's been kind of a lot.
There's been a lot. There's been a lot of moves.
Blackhawks drafted, Bulls drafted. Bulls drafted a kid from Chicago, Matas Buzilis, some type of Eastern European. But he looks like he's going to be good. Has all the confidence in the world. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. and somehow he fell to us because I think he was supposed to be drafted earlier. But hey, go Bulls! You know the rebuild is on.
Again.
So yes, again for
Happy with the Josh hiccup?
you
This is
cut in and
young.
out on.
Oh, sorry. I just switched mics. Are you happy with the Josh Giddey pickup?
Oh, with his possible criminal activity, it's not the best look for the Bulls. Giving up Alex Caruso, not the best look for the Bulls. Getting no draft picks in return, not the best look for the Bulls. But Josh Giddey, is he talented and could he be good? Sure, he's 21. Hey, and I think I heard, and this could, no one listens to this. I think Josh Giddey got off. I think Josh Giddey got off that shit because it was consensual with her parents or something like that.
Oh god.
That's what I heard.
This is really going off the deep end here in the first 5 minutes.
I know.
The age of consent is also very low in Oklahoma, so.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. It's a murky waters that I just jumped into, but hey, I don't know. I don't know the story. This is just what I'm seeing in the tabloids, Also, are you guys drinking, or am I out here adrift in these murky waters?
You
on
are.
my lonesome?
You're drift. Aaron's got some. I need to go get something. I was not prepared.
I got one. You go.
I do have some ice. So I'm gonna go pour myself a little bit of some grappa, and then I'll be right back.
Into your Sonic cup?
All right.
It's got ice, dude.
Leave it running, because we're gonna talk about our graded sports cards right now.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah, I meant to bring those downstairs, but I didn't.
Me and Aaron got 10 cards graded?
10 cards. Yep.
All right, and they're from PSA, correct?
Yes, we did the PSA May special, so it was any card post. It was a modern card special, so any card post 2000 got graded at a discount, and it did better than I thought we would.
Yes, it did. I was expecting straight 7s, but we actually got some gem mint 10s and a couple decent relics and autos. So, but yeah, you want to read off all the cards?
Yeah, trying to find them. Where did I put them? Give me one sec. This is bad podcasting on my part. I'm trying to find the picture I took of them. Oh, here they are. Okay. So, Connor, I think you had Garrett Cole, Topps relic, with the pinstripe through it. That was a mint 8. Then you had the Jared Triolo, say Independence Day banner, mint 9. That's a rookie card, which is sick. Luis Castillo, mint 9 on the purple hollow foil. Marco Luciano, gem mint 10. That's your gem mint 10 on the blue hollow foil rookie card. If that guy blows up, that could be really sick.
That card is already worth $50 on eBay, so
that's awesome. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Rookie card. Yeah. Then you got the Tevin Jenkins autograph red mint 8, which I think is pretty sick because it's an autograph card, so that's been moving a lot of hands. And so the fact that that's still got an 8 is pretty big.
I bought that out of so I went to a card shop, and when I went in there, I was like, "Hey, do you have any Caleb Williams cards?" And they're like, "Yeah, just check out this box." And it was a box of 1,000 cards, and they were all just in rows or whatever. And I was just going through finding Bears players, and then I just pulled out a Tevin Jenkins autograph, and I think it was $1 or $2. And I was like, all right,
really?
Sick.
That's crazy. And I think this is the only one that's been graded with PSA. So you have the only graded version of this card with the autograph, which is kind of cool. And Tevin Jenkins is poised to have a pretty good season. If he can stay healthy, he's going to be a Pro Bowler. So.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I think it's one of his college cards, too. It's not a Bears card. Yeah.
2021, which is awesome. But it shows where he was drafted to the Bears. So it's kind of tied together.
Sick.
And then, I had a Caleb Williams 8. which is fine. Bowman U card, kind of cool. My Cal Ripken, which I was super pumped about, only got an 8. So I'm a little bummed on that, just because I think it looks really cool. But you can see like scratches in the edges, so I guess it makes sense. And then I got a Geno Smith, No Huddle Pink, Prism, Gem Mint 10, and I got a Quentin Johnston,
There you go.
Purple Ice Gem Mint 10. So we'll see how
There you
those
go.
guys do. I think I got to sell the
Dude.
Geno for the season, because like
I would
that doesn't have much
sell
of a
that.
ceiling, right? Like,
Yes, sell that before this season because he might lose his job halfway through the season or
Yeah.
get injured. But Seattle's on a high right now, thinking they're going to be good. So I think it's perfect to if you sold him to some Seattle fan, or if you put
and
it
they
on
have like a new
eBay.
coach who's not tied to him, so like put that on there, and then keep the Quinton Johnson because he's a rookie, and they don't, and Justin Herbert doesn't anyone else run through. So
I'm pretty sure. Did I have a Caleb Williams card too, like a Chrome or something like that?
you did. In my picture, I've cut off the grade. I think it was a 9. I think you had the early risers, unexpected early risers,
Early
Bowman,
risers.
yeah, and that was a 9, I think. So that's it. So when he's in the Hall of Fame, you can sell that for.
Well, you also had a Cal Ripken Jr., right?
Yeah, that's the one that was like the gold outline. I think it was out of 75, and that got an 8, which I'm a little bummed about, but still cool. The edges were a little jacked up. But I think it's also like the coloring of the card is easy to show wear and tear on it. So
Yeah.
but honestly, for like us just sending them in, not really like understanding the process, not really understanding the prep, like for us to get 3 10s is pretty cool, I think. So
Pretty sick. Yeah.
yeah. I am excited for our next thing. We just got to keep the lookout for specials, I think, and then see.
Dude, send in that Frank Thomas card. It's
Yeah.
a purple. It's a purple Frank Thomas 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Also, 35th anniversary, and he's number 35. Like you can't. That's kind of like the double.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That seems like
that'd
be really good.
Yes. But so me and Aaron got cards graded. Turned out all right. We did good for our first time, I think. And Sam, if you're listening, I'm sending you that Garrett Cole pinstripe relic card that's graded, dude. So giddy up.
Good looking card. It's a good looking card. It's also the 35th anniversary edition, so it like has that old school look, and it's sweet.
Yep. When I told Sam that I pulled that out of a card pack, he was like, "It probably smells like shit because Garrett Cole fucking sucks." It's like, oh shit. But Garrett Cole's good. So, and he knows he's good. Don't kill us, Garrett Cole. If you, by God's graces, you hear this podcast.
I'm sure he won't.
So Hank, give us the rundown of the Blackhawks draft, dude.
So the Blackhawks did a lot more than just fucking draft, dude.
They made like 40 trades in 2 days.
Some moves, man. It was like it was insane.
So do you think they're going to be good next year?
So I've been I was listening to a little bit of like a bunch of other people's conversations on it, and one guy, I can't remember his name because I'm terrible at that, but
hold on, Hank, talk into your mic more.
Yeah, you're a little quiet.
So
not even trolling this time.
I think I'm just quiet for you guys. But so a lot of it was an inside guy that I think worked within the industry with the Hawks for a while. He was talking on it. He's like, I think the Hawks will probably be like Stanley Cup contenders, like playoff contenders, not this upcoming year, but the year after that. Now,
the typical Chicago response.
Now, that being said, I really like a lot of the moves they made in picking up, like bringing back Teravainen, and picking up a bunch of these veterans.
I like that. I like that move.
It just feels good. It feels really good for Connor Bedard and our other rookies that are coming up.
We drafted that.
Yeah,
we drafted that Russian kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to be really, really good.
Shinov,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's super personable, which is, in its own right.
It's
like,
it's pretty odd for a Russian, but
but I mean,
come on, boys, we're laughing here. We're having a good time.
I think he'll be a good fit. I think all of the moves they made are really good puzzle pieces to help Connor Bedard like progress and then also produce. Because like the thing is, what happened a lot last year was you could tell it was like the second you shut down Connor Bedard, there was no scoring going on.
Yeah.
And he sat
Well,
out.
yeah,
like
and-
when he sat out, like because he broke his jaw, like literally the Hawks were on the downturn. So I don't know. Yeah, I think
Dude. And when so I saw like 10 games maybe, and I saw like highlights of other ones. And he had we had no enforcers on our team. So he was just getting fucked up by every team. They were just trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
And it's like no one had his back. And now that we have some veterans back, I feel like they ain't going to be fucking around with Connor Bedard too much more, I don't think. So,
No.
well, maybe, I don't know.
I mean,
But-
I think we'll have some bigger guys helping him out, given that little enforcement. Enforcers haven't really been playing a huge role recently in years. Like they've been downgrading from that.
Dude, you see that guy on the fucking New York Rangers? That tall fucking
Yes.
Matt
rookie?
Rempe.
Yes.
Dude, he's fucking brawling with fools.
No,
Did you see-
it's still out there, but it's not as prevalent. Like it's like they're trying to they tried to make it leave the game a little bit more, even though people love it, which I love old hockey. I don't know if you
Dude,
watch old
bring
hockey,
it back,
that
dude.
stuff is brutal.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's something too that you need a little bit of bite in your game, and like once you make it to the playoffs, right? The regular season doesn't matter too much, but like when you go to the playoffs and like this last Stanley Cups, you see like a Matt Tkachuk, like he's just you're scared. Like you as a defender, like you're scared you're gonna get hit, and so it's like they're not really like this guy's just out there to be in the penalty box, but like if you have a player that plays on a little bit of edge, like that goes a long way.
Mhm.
And so I think that
Oh,
some
yeah.
of these veterans might teach some of our younger guys that, and like we really, I think to your point, Hank, like built up the depth, and so a lot of these rookies, like a Frank Nazar, like doesn't have to be rushed into the lineup. Like we have the depth now where like we can let them develop at their own pace, and then like when we compete in not next year but the year after, like they'll be ready.
Yeah.
So
And we can, and the thing is, like, we'll have that opportunity to throw them on different lines, see the chemistries, like where things line up better. That's the main thing is like why, like bringing back Teravainen. Teravainen is like the ultimate feed man for Bedard. Like they could work together so well, possibly. It's there. It's just, like Teravainen's been in the league for a bit now, so he knows.
Oh, yeah, dude. And getting veterans in is always good for a rookie because they're going to learn how to, navigate the league. And, it's always good to have some veteran help and train these young dudes,
I hear some
in
mixed
any
reviews
sport.
on that though. Like I hear some people telling me they're like, too many old guys. Like why did we get all these like old players for a year contract or a 2-year contract? I'm like, what are you talking about? You need veterans for playoffs.
yeah, also like we're
yeah.
not ready yet. It's not like these veterans are blocking our prospects. You know what I mean? Like if the prospects are ready, we can move on from these veterans, and like it just provides us the depth that we need. Like I don't think it's a bad thing. Also, our second round draft pick, speaking of enforcers, I was watching like some interview he was doing, or it was like the Blackhawks behind the scenes draft thing. They were asking him like, "What would you do if you didn't play hockey?" And I guess he grew up like in boxing, so he's like, "I'd go into boxing. Like, I'd be a professional boxer." I'm like, that kid's fucking sick.
That's
Like, I cannot wait
that's what
for
we
that
need.
guy to come up.
Yo, that's what hockey needs to become. Like, it's relevant, but like they need like. And this championship that just happened was pretty big draw. I feel like because of Edmonton and
Yeah,
Florida and
Canadian team.
yeah. But I don't know. I feel like sports just need like more grit and tough. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know, but like no one likes fucking no defense, no heart, no fight. Like no one likes that shit in sports. Like what the fuck? That's why NBA's numbers have been dropping like crazy.
That's the number one thing about the NBA. You look literally like I don't know. You look at the Jordan era, and
The
it's
scores are 140 to 120.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is playing defense? It's fucking
Well,
crazy.
you can't play defense in basketball because you just get you pull fouls like left and right because you just tap somebody.
I just see like I just see highlight videos online, and it's like, okay, here comes LeBron to the hoop. Everyone just moves out of the way. I get it. He's huge. Everyone's just like not even gonna try and foul him and make him miss to make him shoot free throw. Like, what are you doing? Get in his face.
That was like that's like back in the day when like Shaq and oh god, what was
Kobe,
his name? No, not Kobe.
D Wade,
No, he was on the Knicks.
Yao Ming, who?
Hello?
Knicks. I want to say.
Stoudemire.
No. God, who was it? He's like.
This is
This
about to be like, this is podcasting.
This is podcasting,
Boys.
dude. I have to look it up now. I'm so bad.
Not Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Charles Barkley. Yeah.
No, he wasn't on the Knicks.
Or was he on? No, fuck.
He's on the Phoenix Suns.
The Suns. All right, my bad.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. But like,
No, you're good.
Shaq and him would always go at it, and Shaq's fucking massive.
Well, they just go at it on the TV show after all the games.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like they were friends, but like they still balled out and like
they did.
like got up in each other's faces. Like that was what they were paid to do, is play a sport and be aggressive.
Dude, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
I mean, we're just we're showing our age here to all the Gen Zs or whoever's Generation Alphas who are listening to this, but you know that's the next generation after Gen Z, right? It's Generation Alpha.
Alpha.
Yep, and then Beta starts next year.
It's a beta.
So.
Yeah, I agree. I think, unfortunately, I understand from a safety perspective of sports kind of lessening up on things, but at the same time, you get paid to play a sport, and it's so much money that you get paid. Like,
yeah,
if there's got to be some grit in there, man.
Oh yeah.
Don't be pussyfooting around.
Dude, and just, think about it when we were, oh God, yeah, fuck, I'm sounding old. Just think about it when we were younger, just playing sports growing up. It's like, you're playing against kids, you want to beat them. And it's like in all these professional sports, like, these guys, you should want to beat them and like, get angry. Let's go. Like, let's win at all costs. You want that drive, that fucking
throw some spice
gumption,
into it,
Oh yeah, dude.
It's like
I love that
when
shit.
we used to play tackle football out in the field.
Yeah, just
we
dudes
didn't
doing
care,
dude stuff.
Man. There's plenty of times we got hurt, but who cared?
Oh yeah. Oh, Aaron. While we were podcast listeners, I just went back to Chicago, saw the Rolling Stones at Soldiers Field. It was pretty fucking cool. Go Bears and go Rolling Stones. But I went to Aurelio's. Hank was there. He came by, had a little family get together, and I was looking at the old Little League baseball pictures hanging on the wall in the Homewood Aurelio's, and
we got our Orioles one up there.
Our Orioles team, baby.
But I have fucking dolphin hands. I'm sitting like this on the ground. I don't even know how I did that with my hands.
Hey, that's cool. I was in 2 team photos on that wall. It was just cool to see. They still got them up after all this time.
If you were sponsored by Aurelio's, you were winning.
Seriously,
yeah, dude.
I was like, I feel like that was the coolest sponsorship on the back of the jersey. Is the Aurelio sponsorship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Aurelio's, hook us up with a sponsorship. We need that for our podcast.
We'll wear shirts. We'll wear the old Oriole shirts.
I have my old Aurelio's busboy shirts.
Actually, crazy story recently. So I'm working on the house. I went out to Lowe's, and I had an old busboy Aurelio shirt on just because I have one. As I walk in, one of the workers is like, "Yo, you work at Aurelio's, dude?" I'm like, I used to. Worked there for 8 years of my life. He's like, "Which one?" I'm like, "Oh, I worked at the one in Homewood, the original." He's like, "Oh, I worked at the one in Tinley." I'm like, "Nice." I'm
nice.
I'm
I
just
used to
like, cool.
go there when I lived in Tinley.
And he was a younger kid too, so it was like he probably just recently like left there. I mean, I say kid. I'm over here like 32. Jesus.
Yeah, we're getting old as fuck, dude.
Do you know the movie Goal: The Dream Begins, where like Santiago Munez joins Newcastle United? He's like a kid from LA, and find him and like scout him on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I can't remember that.
I know this.
Connor, you
because-
gotta watch it. It's a great
I feel
movie.
like I've seen it. I feel like I've seen it.
It's the best. But randomly, out of nowhere, I don't know how this happened. I noticed it when I was like on a plane. I think I sent a picture to Dan and Hank. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like he basically, I'll spoil the movie. He like gets found on the streets of LA playing pickup soccer. They sign him to Newcastle United. He comes through the academy ranks and he like becomes like a great player for Newcastle. But when he's staying at one of the scouts' house when he first goes to Newcastle, there's like a picture of him like waking up and then like changing before he's about to go run on the beach, and he puts on an Aurelio shirt. Like it says Aurelio's the family
Are you
pizzeria.
serious?
It's the sauce. Swear to God, I have a screenshot of it still. I'll send it to you guys after this podcast. But I saw that and I was like, there's no fucking way. So I paused it and I'm like, that's our fucking shirt. Like,
Wait,
how the
so-
hell did this random thing from LA, this guy who's going to Newcastle, this random movie, find an Aurelio shirt?
So there must have been someone from like Chicago working on the movie or something.
Yeah, on
Maybe,
the crew
dude.
or something.
Yeah,
But like,
this is the
yeah, I'm like, this
pizza.
is, and it's like one of my favorite movies of all time because it's like Newcastle and like a soccer coming of age film. But like, it blew my mind. I'll send you guys the screenshot.
That's awesome. That's so weird too. Like those
So
things
weird.
to combine. Like what?
So weird.
Oh yeah. Hey, just want to promote this too. My brother just got done working on a show in Hollywood in LA. It's called Sex Lives of College Girls. It's not a porno. It's on HBO.
Sounds
It was
like
made
a porno.
I know, but it was made by the girl from The Office, the Indian girl. I can't remember her name. But yeah, go watch it. Just got to rep this because my brother worked on it. So shout out.
That's sick. Is it? It's out now. Is it like its first season?
No, I think it's like the third season or something like that. But yeah. It's I have never watched it, but everyone else should go watch it.
Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling. That
Mindy, yeah. Yep, there you go. And then you guys got anything to plug while we're at it?
no. Not at the
No
moment.
what's the therapy called that every podcast promotes?
Better help.
Better help.
Yeah. That. I'm not promoting them because they don't sponsor us. Fuck them. But
No free
Yeah.
ads.
I'm gonna sponsor. Let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna interview my old boss from Sunshine Farms, so that's gonna come up probably on the next episode. But if
Nice.
anyone's
You
in
already-
the Washington State area, and you're buying weed, go buy Sunshine Farms. It's Epic branding, so the packaging just says Epic on it. But go get that weed. It's pretty fire. So
You got any potential highlights that we can look forward to at the interview?
the interview, he's a huge Portland Trailblazers fan. So we're going to talk about the 1992 finals with the Bulls and the Blazers. We're going to talk about, he's very knowledgeable on like sports and shit. So we'll talk about the NBA. We'll talk about probably soccer, the Euros, whatever.
that just
he's
recently
into all
happened,
that. Yeah. So we'll get into it. He's a hater, so he'll fit in perfectly fine.
That's what we need.
And
Yes.
yep. Oh, yeah. It'll be funny. You guys will dig it too. I'm excited. But yeah, you guys want to do some trivia?
Yeah. Let's do
Fuck
some
yeah.
trivia.
Also, while you're pulling out the trivia, I don't know if anyone's seen it. I'll plug this since we're just doing random sponsors. Connor, that video you sent of those dudes in the Wisconsin bar might be one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Also, I saw the video popped up on my TikTok, and so now I just follow that guy's account, and so I see all their videos, and they're fucking insane. These guys.
So they know each
shout
other,
out
right?
to those few random. Yeah, they're regulars at that bar, and they always fuck with each other, and like. Clearly something's going on with those guys, but like they
They have some type of something.
that's just like, and every time this guy talks, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give Danny a knuckle sandwich," and like they're just so. Shout out to those guys.
Shout out to those Wisconsin dumbasses who are sitting at a dive bar. That's what I think of when I think of Packer fans. I just think of them. So
Dude, and it does not get more any more Door County, Wisconsin than the guy going, "I'm half Norwegian." Like, and you don't want to know the other.
Yeah. What's the other half? You don't want to know. That is so funny. Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna grab another beer before we do trivia.
And we're back.
Yeah, that Aurelio's Pizza shirt is fucking nuts. Aaron, I pulled out the trivia card. It's a number 1, so it's the easiest level of trivia.
God, oh God, that's a lot of pressure.
I know.
'Cause if we don't
So
get it, we're stupid.
we're probably we're gonna look back on this, and it's gonna be pretty bad. All right, first question. Since 1985, an award named after the former Bear is given to the nation's top collegiate linebacker.
Oh, it's the linebacker. Is that hold on, linebacker? Would that be like an 85?
Here's a hint. It's since 1985, but it's not a Bear that was on the 1985 Bears.
But it was since 1985.
Yes. So in 1985, think about Bears linebackers. Who comes to mind?
Butkus.
You won. That was it.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, good. All right, we did it.
Butkus, baby. Rip Butkus. Love you.
You won.
All right. So, what rival NBA player challenged Michael Jordan to a game of horse in a famous 1993 Super Bowl ad for McDonald's?
Oh.
I don't know this.
NBA rival.
It's somebody from Indiana. The Pacers? It's got to be from the Pacers, right?
Close. Think about who owns the Pacers now.
Oh, what's his name? Literally,
Hick from French Lick.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Larry Bird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Cool.
I didn't know that. Oh me, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Big Larry.
And then
NBA was so cool, dude.
It was so cool back in the day, dude. It'll be cool again when the Bulls win.
When we care about it again.
In a series of Nike commercials, who plays the role of Mars Blackman, who proclaims it's got to be the shoes about Michael Jordan's abilities?
Oh.
Let me read that again. In a series of Nike commercial, who plays the roles of Mars Blackman, who proclaims it's got to be the shoes about Michael Jordan's abilities? It's got to be the shoes.
Yeah, it's literally it was an artist.
Yeah, it's a director.
Yeah, it was I can't.
Famous Knicks fan.
This Spike Lee then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what's a great fucking movie, which this made me think of, is Like Mike. Was that Little Romeo?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
the shoes were on
That
top
was
of the
a great
thing and they
movie.
Yeah.
the lightning. That was a great movie.
Another great movie, White Men Can't Jump. That's my maybe only Spike Lee movie that I like, actually, to be honest.
There you go.
We're coming full circle. We're getting back into the sports movie talk again.
Okay. What 2016 event did Chicago bid to host, losing in a vote to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil?
Oh, that was wasn't that the World's Fair?
The Olympics.
No. The Olympics. Yep.
I remember. Yeah, it was a big deal. Like, people were happy that Chicago didn't get it. Was it Morgan Freeman that was like our guy that did the voiceover for our bid? I think it was maybe.
Yeah, I can't
Maybe,
remember.
I
I think
can't remember.
the reason they were happy that we didn't get it was because it was gonna they already started bulldozing projects down. It was
Yeah, it would have cost a lot of money too.
Yeah.
It's kind of sucks though, because just selfishly, it would have been cool. But
Hey, we got the World Cup coming here in 2 years.
I don't think there's any Chicago games.
Yeah, but there's Seattle games, and me and you
Yeah.
are
Oh
going.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow,
It's
so you
perfect
guys
for
get
us.
games, but
Yeah, it's
I don't
perfect
get
for
any.
me and you, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna be fucking balling out. The USA have a game here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn, I better see you guys there.
Dude, I saw the U.S. The MLS All Stars play Real Madrid at Soldiers Field like a few years back. That shit was nuts, dude. All the Real Madrid fans. There's a shit ton of them. Obviously, it was when Ronaldo was on and all that shit, but and Luka Modric and all that shit, and all the Real Madrid fans were going ham. And then the MLS All Stars scored a goal. We lost 4-2, but for a time I think it was tied 2-2. When we tied it, everyone was like, "USA, USA!" and all the Real Madrid fans started chanting. Dude, it was like seriously like sections, like just going at it. It was fucking awesome, dude. That was a
That's sick.
crazy atmosphere. You know,
It's
Man,
gonna
that
be
was
really
nuts.
cool just to like even if because like those tickets are gonna be a lot of money, but even if like we can't go to the game, it would be very cool just to like stand outside of the stadium and like watch it
Oh
on the
yeah.
big screen. You know what I mean? And like the beer garden and like it's gonna be a really cool experience. And there's gonna be so many people from so many different places walking around downtown Seattle. And by that time, like the waterfront should be done for the most part. Like it's gonna be fucking epic.
Dude, I'm gonna wear my Celtic jersey for fucking 4 days straight when I'm up there.
Also, like Ireland probably has a good chance to get into it because it's the expanded version now. So there's like hella teams from each region. So that'd be kind of
Well,
cool.
Celtics in Scotland, but yeah, for
True,
sure.
true. But yeah,
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. They're Irish Catholic. Yeah, they were started as an Irish Catholic football club.
your
Just
color's
like
green. Your color's
you
green.
know, hey, this is a Catholic sports podcast, so
the Catholic
you know.
Sports Podcast.
Our God is an awesome God. You know what I mean?
Our God is an awesome God.
Oh God.
So oh shit. So all right, what else is going on in the Chicago sports world?
Have we
We
heard
got
anything on the Bears?
yeah, we have some Bear stuff. So training camp starts on Tuesday. Rookies report on Tuesday, the 16th. Caleb and Rome have still not signed their contracts, so it's like the question is,
Worrisome a little bit.
yeah, do we get worried or not? I think what I've heard is that I've heard that it's not a big deal. Basically, they don't need to sign it to report to rookie mini camp or to rookie training camp. I think they would need it if they were going to report to veterans training camp, which starts on the 19th, so it starts that Friday. I'm kind of like, I've heard that the podcast I was listening to said that Rome may be waiting for Caleb to sign his, and then who knows why Caleb's not signing. The big reasons why they wouldn't sign is that they might want their signing bonus ahead of time, or they might want to offset language in the contract that relates to them getting traded. So potentially they could like double dip on a second contract and all this type of stuff. So like what he's going to get paid, that's already established. Like there's no fighting over that. It's all this like little language on these little benefits and stuff. But for me, I'm like, first of all, it's just like, just sign him. Like if he's your franchise quarterback, don't sweat the small stuff. You know what I mean? Like I
Well,
just
what,
let him.
what I'm thinking of is Caleb doesn't have an agent.
Yeah,
So-
why doesn't he have an agent? Is this his dad, I thought?
He has like a team. Like a team of
Yeah.
like.
But that could be a huge factor in why he's not signing yet, and they're just like playing chicken with the Bears right now. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, because they want to get him his money, and they'll just
hey, let me put this out there: the Bears aren't scared to use Tyson Bashnet.
no, they're not.
So
Yeah, I guess I just don't understand the Bears thinking of like, hey, like if this is clearly your guy, you've hitched all your horses to him, you think he's going to be the franchise guy, you've like made all these moves to get him the best offense, like you've really bolstered the line. Like why are you fucking with this small offset language on the signing bonus? Just
Dude.
get him into the camp.
dude, I'm just saying, if Caleb's camp or if Caleb's dad or Caleb is just asking for an astronomical, crazy thing that's never been done in football, I'm sure his contract will be a first-time rookie deal that's never been done. But like, if he's asking for something like mega, like beyond that, I get why the Bears aren't they're like, dude, like you're a rookie. Like you are
Yeah.
you're good. You were great in college, but you were unproven in the NFL, dude. You might look great, but like, come on, sign a fucking record-setting deal, and let's go. Like, let's become the legend that you're supposed to be. You know?
That's what confuses me is like the number is set. Like that's set by the CBA. So like they're not arguing over that. It's like something that's like not part of like the financial package. You know what I mean? It's like when
Yeah.
does he get a signing bonus type of deal. So it's like that. It is very confusing. I'm like,
Well, then the signing bonus is probably going to be a record-setting rookie signing bonus that he, you know, right? That's got to be it. Unless all like the signing bonus and the contract are set by the CBA, or
thought it was all set, but I really don't know. Because like you're right. I think it's like what could possibly be the holdup? Like it makes it feel like it's on Caleb's side because like the Bears have already done all this type of stuff to like make it comfortable for him. So the whole thing is weird. I'm starting to get a little weirded out because there's only 5 players left. I think it's JJ McCarthy, Caleb, Rome, and a couple of others. But it's like, can we not just figure this out? Like this shouldn't be a distraction. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I guess we'll see Tuesday if he shows up or not, which I'm sure he will. He's shown up to everything else. So.
JJ McCarthy, the Mac Jones of the Vikings.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, on the other hand, too, like the media has done this before already to us about Caleb, where it's just like, you know, they painted a picture of him and it was like the complete opposite. So obviously we don't know
the Chicago
what's
market.
going on,
Yeah.
but it is still like annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, rookies start Tuesday, vets start Friday. The tickets went on sale. Apparently that's been like a huge clusterfuck where tickets for Bears training camp, they're all free, but like they immediately sold out and then people started selling over $300 on StubHub. So StubHub shut down that because you can't resell free tickets. But there's a lot of hype around them, so that's exciting. And then I don't know if you guys have been watching the Hard Knocks Giants
I'm gonna watch that this weekend. I haven't had time with. I have to get up at 4:45 every morning. I work 10 hours a day, so.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Not saying I'm a badass or anything, but I work 10 hours a day, manual labor, so just it is what it is.
Get on his level.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last episode had they basically were doing the interviews that the Giants were doing at the combine, and so it heavily showed like both Caleb and Rome in their interviews with the Giants, and they both I thought came off looking really good. Like it showed like Caleb next to like a Drake May, a JJ, and a Jaden Daniels, and Caleb showed like his favorite play that he would run if he could only run that play the entire game, and he was able to answer all the questions about it. Turns out it's the same play that Daboll ran with Favre at the Jets. So that was kind of cool. And then Rome was awesome. Like he's just so professional, and like they just released the Meet the Rookies video on Rome today, and it makes me want to buy a Rome Odunze jersey. I think that guy's gonna be my favorite player. Like he's so fucking sick.
It's sick that we got Keenan Allen, so he can kind of like, and well, DJ Moore too. They are just going to be teachers for him. He's going to learn the game through them, which is like what we were saying about the Blackhawks. You need veterans to show you the path to righteousness with our God, our Catholic God. So.
Exactly. It's yeah. I can't agree more. I 100% agree. Yeah, so that's sick. And then that's all I had on the Bears. Super pumped that football season's already here. I'm like ready for football season. It's too hot for me. Seattle's been fucking boiling. I'm like, ready for fall. I'm ready for football. That's fine.
I still love baseball. Speaking of Michael Kopech, immaculate inning. How about that for the White Sox?
Yeah, immaculate inning. First White Sox to do it since 1923. Shout out Sloppy Thurston. What a name.
Sloppy
They're a
Thurston.
baseball player.
That's a porn star name, dude.
Literally. Was he in that? Was he doing that
Oh.
before he became into baseball?
That's
I
the
literally
most
saw that pop up and I was like, what the fuck?
That's the most baseball name. Well, one
It
of them. The old school
1920s
baseball name. So great.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, but like, so Chris Sale's done it 3 times, but he's done it all for the Red Sox. So Michael Kopech's the first White Sox to do it like in White Sox uniform since 1923. We still stink. I think we're 27 and like 68.
What was your What was your win-loss thing? 63.
I don't even fucking know. I'm so
I'll listen to the first episode again, and we'll get it down.
it might have been higher than that. It might have I don't even know if we'll win games this year.
I think it was 63.
Lost the last 3 series. We were on a slight winning streak before that, but we're pretty bad. 31 and a half
Dude,
games out of 500.
Crochet is
Yeah,
probably the
all-star.
best. He's the best pitcher, and besides Paul Skeens, and he's like the best pitcher in baseball. The best strikeout rate of any pitcher. And then Fetty has been. He's basically just a solid starter every game. You can rely on him. Like, so those are two like actually either really good trade pieces or. Sorry, I'm burping here. Right here.
He's
oh
rolling.
my god.
He's rolling.
But those two pitchers, they're signed to team-friendly deals. I don't know why you don't keep them and just build around them. But
That's what's fucked. I think we'll trade Fetty, and honestly, that was a great pickup to get him out of the Korean Baseball League. Like that was sick. But this is fucking Kopech's like first real season. Like he had the weird COVID year, and then he had his ACL.
they
or
moved
whatever.
him to a closer. He was
Yeah.
a starter. Yeah.
And then they move him back to starter. He's fucking dominating, and like all the like media saying that like he doesn't want to sign an extension with us. Who can blame him? We're a fucking trash can. But like the fact that we're about to like you trade people to try and get people like Garrett Crochet, and we're about to trade Garrett Crochet when he's fucking like 23 years old. That's insane. Like we're fucking.
Why are you doing that?
Side story real quick.
Like so.
Side story real quick. When I was at the Rolling Stones at Soldiers Field, I was walking in the terminal or whatever, not terminal, the fucking causeway or whatever, and I look up and I see a dude with a ponytail who's like 6'4" in front of me, and I was like, Michael Kopech? It was him, dude. It was him.
Was it Michael Kopech?
Yeah, at the Stone Show. Yeah. I didn't meet him or anything, but I just saw him at the Stone Show. I was like, oh shit! And then like 3 days for a week later, he fucking throws a fucking immaculate inning. I was like, oh
That's
shit!
insane. That's
I
really
just saw that fool.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I mean, so he used to get traded.
But he was like walking in front of me, and then like there was a bunch of people in the way. I was like, I'm fucking.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was just trying to get down and listen to start me up. Did I do that good?
That was perfect. I thought I was listening to the track actually. That's great.
Damn, that's awesome. But yeah, no, back to the White Sox. They suck, and the Cubs are on the rise.
Was it
Do you think the Cubs are back? Like what? Taking out all emotion from.
Did you see the GIF he sent earlier, or the picture he sent earlier? South Park.
Let me tell you this. If the Cubs sweep St. Louis, we're back. That's our next series. We're back. But
is it in St. Louis?
Yes. But the Cubs did this same exact thing last year, and we were shitty all of June. Get to July, catch on fire, All-Star break. We're like, oh, we'll be buyers. We got Jamer Candelario, or no, right. And then we got a bunch we were like, oh, we're buyers. Okay, cool. Get to September, we lost to the Arizona Diamondbacks. We lost to I can't fucking remember who else. There was like 3 series in a row, and then all of a sudden we didn't make the playoffs, and then this happens. And it's just like, so baseball is all about catching fire at the right time. The Texas Rangers were terrible at the end of the season. They won their last game. They made the wild card game. They won the World Series last year. That's all it takes. They fucking lost like 14 out of 17 games at the end of the season last year. And they made the wild card, won the World Series. It's all about catching fire, getting on a hot streak. That's all that matters.
Baseball's just so streaky. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
But there's not much to talk about White Sox wise. It's just
no, there's not. Yeah. Hey, Lewis Roberts looking good. He might get traded to Seattle.
Yeah, we're about to trade him.
That's what I was about to say, Aaron. So in my fantasy baseball league, earlier, like probably a month and a half ago, I had Fetty on my team, and he was fucking raking, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Like, this guy's looking good. But in my head, I was like, oh, you know what? He's a perfect sell high candidate right now. And I hit up Butz, our friend, old Butzbach, and I hit him up, and I was like, hey, let me trade you Fetty for George Kirby on the Seattle Mariners. And Butz was like, all right. So I traded Fetty for Kirby, and Kirby's been fucking great. Dude, that guy's a stud. So
Mariners pitching is fucking bananas. The fact that they're first in the division, they gave up a 10-game lead, which that's insane in itself. But like for their hitting to be this bad, and they're still first in the division, like their pitching is fucking crazy.
oh yeah,
Crazy.
dude, their hitting sucks. They're like the
It's horrible.
28th strikeout
Horrible.
team or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, damn, boys, what you think? You think we did it?
Yeah, it was about
I
an
think
hour.
one more.
Yeah, one more trivia.
One more
Yeah,
trivia?
one more trivia.
One more trivia?
Last podcast where I was just like, what if we did this? What if we did this? For the
Wait, what?
So, it's a number. Okay, number 2. So, we're moving on up. Oh. What Bears fullback and Penn State alum scored a rushing touchdown in Super Bowl 20, matching his total from the entire 1985 regular season? A Bears fullback.
this is so annoying.
Uh,
I feel like the only touchdown I
would
remember
never-
against the Patriots
I
is the
would
fridge.
Yeah.
I would never know. I was literally going to guess the fridge. I
Yeah.
would never know this.
I
It's
don't know. I feel like I need to watch this Super Bowl.
It's Matsuhi. Matsuhe. I'm saying that wrong. I'm gonna get butchered by my dad
Yeah,
if he
yeah,
ever
we're
goes.
gonna get so fucked.
I'm gonna get crushed.
We're talking all this shit about the so
Who won the NBA slam dunk contest both in 2015 and 16, but didn't make his first appearance in the actual All-Star game until 2021? You know this, man.
Is this Nate Robinson?
Oh no! Come on, son.
God. I
Who's
don't know
a
it.
2-time slam dunk contest winner on the Bulls now?
Is this Zach LaVine?
Let's go.
Oh
Let's
shit!
go.
Didn't Nate Robinson win one too? Maybe not
He
with
did.
the Bulls.
He did, but it wasn't 2015 and 16.
Okay.
Remember Zach? It was Zach LaVine versus Eric Gordon or Aaron Gordon both times.
Yeah, when he
They
was
had
on the.
That was like the last good dunk contest.
Yeah.
There are the last 2 good ones. They were fucking going ham. Third question. On September 16th, 2007, what White Sox DH hit his 500th career home run, also served as a walk-off shot to complete a 7-run comeback against the Angels?
I don't
White
know that
Sox
one.
DH, 500th home run
Designated hitter?
in a comeback game to beat the Angels in 2007.
2007.
Years after...
He's a Hall of Famer.
Oh my god. Is it like Jim Tomey?
Let's go. Yeah.
Is it like Jim Tomey and he gets it
Let's
right?
go. Let's go. Thank God. That would have been tough.
What a guy.
Yeah. In 1983, what opened in Wheaton as the first 18-hole golf course in North America? In 1893.
That's fucking crazy this is a real fact.
1893. Wheaton?
Not Coyote Run.
No. Wheaton.
It's a super easy name, but we'll never get it. But I'm sure
Not-
people in
not
Wheaton,
Glenwoody.
people in Wheaton will get this shit. But it's a Chicago Golf Club.
Oh,
Oh shit.
yeah.
No. It's the oldest 18-hole golf course. So if you ever need some
That's
trivia for some,
Crazy. That's
Yeah.
a really good trivia question.
yeah, Chicago Golf Club.
I'm gonna
Pretty
have to
sick.
Golf there.
All right, boys. Well, what do you think?
I think we got some high notes in today.
That's a good shout. And then I think, next time we're back, we'll have Bears rookie or Bears minicamp and training camp will be in full swing. So
Yep.
Yeah, I'll see if there's any
Exciting.
any more.
we'll have the
Hawks
Euro
news
finals
going
done. We'll have
on.
the Olympics going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Aaron, I'm thinking some point in the next month ish. Maybe we'll head up to Seattle, have a little rendezvous at some point. I'll hit you up first, obviously, or whatever. But
Yeah, for sure. We're gone the first 2 weeks of August, but then we'll be back.
yeah, we're doing South Sister beginning of August anyway. So.
I looked that up after you sent that to me. That looks awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun as shit.
Well, a lot of things happen today.
Sometimes life deals you bananas, and you gotta just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna eat that shit."
And they were all great. And they were all thrilling. And they were all dramatic. Too bad we couldn't have had.
If you hit the post and then they played that type of
Yeah,
sound
like
effect, that would be amazing. Yeah.